everyone. So today's video is my support network. And this one, I know a lot of people are going to talk about family and friends and things like that. But there's a lot more to a support network than just that. Part of my support network is I have a doctor who understands EDS, who is willing to go to bat for me with other medical professionals to help them understand the problems of EDS and the importance that we get things diagnosed as quick as possible, but that it's understood that you can't use the usual path of figuring out things. That not always is it as straightforward as it appears on the surface with other people. That you actually are hearing hoof prints of a zebra rather than hoof prints of a horse. That when you do hear those hoof prints with me, think zebra, don't think horse, because they're so trained to think of the horse. And so that's very, very important. Same time, I have a physical therapist who has learned to understand that, okay, when you hear hoof prints, think horse, hoof beats, think horse. But if it looks like a zebra, then there's a decent chance it's a zebra. At which point you do some checking, figure a little bit more out, and if it seems to be a zebra, you treat it like a zebra. And that's even without a diagnosis, but he also then sends them back to their doctor. Is this a zebra or is this a horse? Are you sure this is the horse you're looking at that you think you're looking at when actually it's a zebra? And actually I found out, I was on a page on Facebook the other day, and someone came on saying, we have no one to help us because our EDS clinic in Utah has now completely shut down. We have no EDS clinic in Utah anymore. And they were like, yeah, you did. Or I said, we have this guy and whatever, these treatments. And she came on and she said, I second that. I actually wish I was back in Utah. I'm in another state where we have an EDS clinic, but I wish I was back in Utah because those care professionals are amazing. I got the care I needed from them without having to pay extra, without having to go to a special clinic that I had to wait months and years for. I could go in and they knew what they were looking for and everything else. So, as part of my support network, it's my personal doctor and my physical therapist. Those are huge in supporting me to make sure I have the best life possible. On the same vein, I have family members who are starting to realize they have EDS. It's been interesting because when we were first diagnosed, no one wanted to hear anything about it. More and more and more people are getting diagnosed with it and willing to look at it. Last year, my mom finally said, maybe I do have EDS. And my sister looked at her. I know you've got EDS because the only way Sky's kids, all of them have EDS, is if you and Dad have EDS. Well, this year, it actually changed from maybe I have EDS to, I know you said your grandma, talking about my grandma, had EDS, but what about your grandpa and my mom's father? I'm like, I didn't know him very much. And she started telling me some things and I'm like, okay, so it looks like both of your parents also had EDS. Just like both of my parents have EDS. I've had cousins who were brushed it off before no one wanted to listen, whatever, come and say, we have EDS. And that's been huge, that support network, as people start to realize that they may have it too. I know that's unusual, but you can't necessarily give up hope because at first we were isolated. As people realize, it explains more and more what's going on with them. They've been more willing to accept that maybe they have it too. And spreading the word, awareness, is a huge part of that, as people realize more people are out there to support them than they realize. Social media has been another huge support network, and is a great way to get friends if you don't know anyone, and get people who understand. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.